Patrick, talk to us about the US economy and how we seem to have stalled out in the second quarter, much to many economists' chagrin. They weren't expecting that maybe so much to be the case. Nevertheless, you're still bullish US large caps.
Yes, morning, Vonnie. Well, the soft data, as you say, has been a little problematic of late, but the earnings numbers that we talked about the last time were the best that we've seen since 2013. We're about to mint another second quarter of earnings starting, well, they started on Friday, as you quite rightly actually highlighted on the banks. We're about to start the second quarter earnings next week, right to the end of July, into the mad days of summer. I think that you'll see further growth there. So even the soft data has been bad. The economic data, the earnings numbers actually will support the market going forward, and that's our view.
And Patrick, I have to ask you about the individual sectors, because you've actually upgraded information technology in your list of recommendations. It went from number 5 favoured sector to number 2, roughly. But I want to point to the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index, which, if you max it out, is actually, not that far off where the highs were back in 2001, before the bubble burst for technology. Do you still stand by the fact that IT is going to make more gains?
Yes, I think so. I mean, there's obviously been a lot of rhetoric about the bubble being burst, going back to 2002, record valuations. I mean, back then, I remember when technology stocks were trading at 60 times earnings. They're trading at 25 times, including Amazon now on an average basis. You've got these wonderful semiconductor companies which you've just referred to. Their mix is changing dramatically with 3D entertainment, etc. So you're getting more secular trends actually in semiconductors, whereas you used to get very cyclical, basically, trends. So yeah, I think there's good reason, to buy tech here, and bear in mind you can buy value tech as well as expensive tech, as I've alluded to. Certainly, the FANGs, which everybody thinks are expensive. They're generating a ton more cash now, and as I say, they're not expensive relative to the bubble territory that they used to be in many years ago. So yes, we're still very optimistic for IT, and you've got to bear in mind that interest rates are low, and with technology stocks, the key thing, as long as you're getting earnings revisions that are positive, these stocks will continue to perform. And as I say, as we enter the second quarter earnings, these numbers will be positive.